holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Just about halfway through the season, let's take a look at the East. You take a look at Toronto. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Well, for the Raptors, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Nikola Jokic is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's MP in at the point. And for the Warriors, RJ, you look at tonight's matchup. So much talent between these teams.
We're going to see stars on the court. Probably some stars in the crowd, too. This is a great night on the calendar.
Here's Noel. Here's Morant. Good D by MP. To the inside. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Noel. Covered by Jokic. Outside Morant. Clock at 6. Pass to Noel. This one for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Toronto's ball. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only two of the teams have ever won more games in a row.
The team is playing what I call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose. One of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now, I just feel like race up real quick.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
I love it when MP plays with this kind of energy. A fantastic job converting in transition.
Morant looking for an opening. To the middle. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's MP. 5 points in the game.
Let's go to Jokic.
Outside Barnes.
Jokic.
Jokic finds
Scotty's
Barnes.
the 3. Jokic's offensive rebound, put back. There we go.
Listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Morant. The foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Four on the clock. From deep, Morant.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5.
Scotty,
Here's
3.
Barnes.
Let's
Yes.
go.
It's MP picking up the assist.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Back to Morant. And he's going for the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Outside of the bio. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Ingram. There's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Caught off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
It's stolen by MP. Here we go. 1-on-1.
Jokic.
It's deflected. Here's Noel. No points so far. Launches it. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Raptors lead by 5. Now here's MP. 5 points in the game.
Jokic.
Takes it out to Barnes. Puts up a 3.
Double him out to
Again,
Scotty
Toronto
for
in
3.
trouble.
Let's
And
go.
not really a go-to for Barnes, but nice stroke on the corner shot.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And stolen by Adebayo.
Go Scotty all
Here's
the way
Barnes.
to the easy.
Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And that's now 7 points for Scotty Barnes.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Down low. Here's Noel. And there's the slam. To finish it off.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Go Jokic.
Jokic is doubled.
Go
Outside
Ingram.
Ingram. Barnes feeling it out of
Damn
bounds.
on
Pocket
jaw.
five.
Job
Deep
Ben
empty.
to me.
And that
Let's
makes him
go.
3 for 4.
Yes,
He's
three.
looking good.
And their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine.
Warriors trail by 11. Alexander Walker with it. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Newell.
Good day,
Grabs the
Ben.
board. For Toronto, they've got 8 of 13
And
points to
one.
go.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Throw good, NP. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now. And their opponents too. As the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards was outstanding. He came away with 34 points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. See if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Golden State.
Go Jokic.
Here's Jokic. This is the fadeaway inside. Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Moran. And the officials call a traveling violation. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, John Moran.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring,
Jacoby
passing,
Bolton.
kicks, you name it, he's doing it.
Three.
Look at who's out there now
Let's
for Toronto.
go.
Akamu's checked in for Jokic. Moore comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Walter in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Moran. Following the three-point basket by Toronto. A foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Newell. To the wing on the left. Outside, Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Warriors trail by 18. Now Morant. Foul called on MP.
Just take me out of the game already. I'm in foul trouble. Come on, bro.
Substitution on the board.
Right, up by 21 with 11:51 left in the first half.
So for Toronto right now, Ingram the 3,
Go to
Barnes the 4.
Jokic.
MP is out there
Go
with Christian
Jokic.
Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Pass to Barnes. Outside Brown. Toronto passing it around. 5 on the clock.
Go Scotty.
Here's Barnes. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Here's Queen. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Brown grabs the
Dude.
board. Toronto leading by 21.
Go Scotty. Easy
Here's
slam.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the sweet man Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Pass to Oliver. Here's Queen. Here's Rose. Covered by MP. Pass. From outside, off the mark. Brown passes to MP. Outside Barnes.
Go to Jokic.
Here's
Right
Jokic.
away.
That was good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Jokic has got his second basket.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
Takes it inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Look at the power of that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Go Jokic.
Back to MP. Pass to Brown. Now here's Barnes.
Scotty the three. Let's
Gets the
go.
three ball to go. Barnes has got 12 points in the game.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number one reason why they're winning right now.
Pass passes to Queen. And he can't answer
Yep,
back. The
yep.
three-pointer offline. From deep, MP.
Oh.
Pulls down the board. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Oliver. Good work there as it goes.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Barnes. Jokic in the post. Defended by Hood. Pass to MP. Warriors with the rebound. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now here's MP. He had 34 points in the win against Washington.
Sorry, Brandon.
And that one's good.
Go time out. We got
And
like
that's how you
24.
up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for Bass. Alexander Walker comes in for Oliver. And it's Morant in for Rose. Outside, Alexander Walker. Brown grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And a foul called on MP.
Oh, that's my fourth foul in the first half. Well, we lead by 31 to the first half, so blowing them out at least.
31 points as this quarter concludes. Man, they've been shooting the lights
Yeah, I'm in
out
foul
from the
trouble
arc.
with this
All
one.
those threes have this
Gotta
poised for
stop
a blowout.
fouling.
Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hopefully I
Hello,
won't have to play
everybody.
in the
We're
fourth
here to
quarter.
break it all down, and through the first half of
So
play,
I
it's a
don't
very
end up fouling
commanding
out.
lead for the Toronto Raptors.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out.
Right, up by 29 with 10:33 left
MP's checked in.
in the third quarter.
90 seconds into the second half now. Outside of
Right to Jokic.
Pass to Jokic. Outside three.
Right, Ingram for
Fires
three.
for three.
Let's
That
go.
falls. Nice feed from
So
Jokic.
now they start a double team
Jokic
Jokic.
has got 4
Just
assists now
gonna
tonight.
leave us wide
And
open
it's
for
Morant with the
easy
ball for the Golden
threes.
State Warriors. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And for Toronto, Brandon Ingram out there with MP. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Shot is up.
Scotty.
Noel pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him all.
And they pick up 2. Noel's got 8.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Outside Barnes.
Right to Jokic.
Here's
Double
Jokic.
in, but he still
Uses the glass on the
scores.
layup.
Hey, Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside for Moran. Good. 11 points in the game.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Outside Adebayo.
Go.
Launches a
And
3.
three,
Sims
let's
it
go.
home from three-point land.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Newell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. They get the rebound. Count it. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Outside Adebayo.
Right to Jokic. Double
And they
in.
double up Jokic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Newell, covered by
Help.
MP. Yes, it's good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Adebayo.
Right to Jokic. Right
And here's
in
Ingram from
three.
the arc.
Let's
The
go.
shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. On the wing, Alexander Walker, covered by Ingram. Right side, Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Well,
Do bad.
Adebayo
Yep.
grabs the board. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. From deep, Morant. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Able to fly with the best.
They really just called a foul on me for that? Come on, bro. That's not a foul at all. You didn't even touch it.
Now MP. He's got 19.
Come on, Kobe Walter.
Pass to Walter. No good with a layup.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
pass. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the basket by Queen.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Toronto's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage
Come on,
in the third
Jacoby
quarter.
Walton. Get open, bro.
Pass to Walter. Beyond the arc. And it's Queen with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's Newell. Outside, Alexander Walker. Clock is at 3. Off target from outside.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And again, Toronto, no good. Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Bass. Here's Newell. Outside, Alexander Walker. Inside. And it goes in from the dome.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And here's MP. He's got 19. To win the drought. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 4 rebounds now. 56 seconds left in the third. Pass to Newell from deep. Rebound by the Raptors.
Bryce in the ball. Easy
Four
slam.
rebounds in the game.
And that's what MP brings, the ability to make plays for others.
44 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Alexander Walker, the pass to Queen. Back to Alexander Walker. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Man,
Bryce
this
in the ball.
after miss for him. When you're having a corner like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Alexander Walker. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Newell. Here's Queen. This is the 3.
We're not Sydney Moore.
At the end
Well,
of the
that'll do it for the third quarter. We only got
This one may have
35.
already been decided. And it's time to
So
bring up
far,
the
not
state
fighting
pharmacist
the
to the
fourth
game.
quarter.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him, and he's making passes like this.
That's because I've
Defense
been
is so
in
tough
and
to
out
guard a big
of
man
this
with that
guy.
kind of court vision and dime dropping the hoop.
And with the fourth quarter upon us,
Punch.
time is running out for
Let's
this
give me
game to become
minutes
competitive.
on the court in the
They've got
fourth
John
quarter,
Morant,
even though
and
it's a
it's Hood
blowout.
in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And that one's good. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for
One
himself.
Hardaway.
Outside Hardaway.
Three.
Let's go with a 3.
Oh,
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
let's just
Here's
keep
MP.
giving it to Hardaway.
Shot
Leading the
clock at
score.
6. Here's the 3.
There we
Good
go.
from Hardaway on the assist by MP. MP's got 8 assists here tonight. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Morant. Rebound Toronto. Here comes Toronto on the push. MP shot is off. Here's pass. Guarded by Brown. Here's Queen. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Hardaway. The 3 is
Hardaway, a
up.
3. Let's
Cash.
go.
It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Oliver. On the take. Drops in the layup for 2.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Come on, keep
with it.
shooting, bro.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Toronto passing it around.
Hey, Christian Brown.
Cummings passes
Cummings.
to Embiid. Shoots over Morant.
Oh,
Cummings, shot is off. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And there's a pick. And here's Hood. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Morant, no good. Toronto's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And the shot goes in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors.
one Cummings.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Cummings. Pounded by
Cummings to
Morant.
Okongwu.
Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu with a pass to Cummings.
Cummings.
Lets it go from 14. And he can't make that one in.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He hit that.
Outside Hood. Here's Queen. Brown grabs the board. Brown's got 5 rebounds
Hardaway.
tonight. Here's Hardaway.
Easy layup.
Hood pulls down the board.
Great rim protection. He didn't have a chance.
Oliver, the pass to Hood, to the left wing. Here's Queen. Pass to Bass, from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up to the
Alright,
rim.
Okongwu.
Up
Here we
high,
go.
down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Now here's Hood. To the inside.
Oh my God, my
Good.
foul
He'll
out.
have a chance at one more.
Well, I shouldn't even be on 4 this time at this point of the game anyway, because we're blowing them out by over 30.
So
So we win by 36.
Let's
Let's go.
A shot